All right, guys, so we have got some pretty interesting news here. As you can see on the title of this particular article, JP Morgan backs Bitcoin to rise 28% and says cryptocurrencies are now its preferred alternative asset. I believe the title of this should be a little bit different, as you'll see in one of the paragraphs below. The reason is what this truly means is that JP Morgan is now backing Bitcoin higher than real estate. That's what that really means. So, welcome to Jerome in Real Estate. I'm Jerome, your local realtor here in the Fountain, Colorado Springs area, and I'm about to dig into this article and one other to help us understand exactly what's going on, with this Bitcoin versus real estate versus other types of investment debate. It'll be a short video because I don't think this is you know, you don't really have to delve into it that much to understand what's going on, right? So let's check this out. We've got JP Morgan backing Bitcoin to rise 28% from where it is now. Right now, I want to say Bitcoin is somewhere around like $29,000 or something like that. Um, so JP Morgan said it thinks the fair price is 28% higher than its current level. Um, where are we at here? So it said it was sticking to its view that $38,000 was a fair price for Bitcoin and that the figure was 28% higher than Bitcoin's $29,000 level on Wednesday morning, right? So JP Morgan is thinking that $38,000, that's really where it should be. So this article isn't really talking about, the overall long-term steady stable nature of any either one of these assets. It's basically just talking about, hey, what's the quick punch that we can get right now? Okay. And for Bitcoin, they believe that there's at least a 28% upside if you would be buying in right now. All right. What I definitely want to bring attention to is this little paragraph here. You'll see, um, where is it? Where we are talking about alternative assets, right? Right here. So the bank said in a note Wednesday that, let's go ahead and highlight that. The bank said in a note Wednesday that cryptos have overtaken real estate as one of its preferred alternative assets. Now, for them, alternative assets are assets that don't fall into typical categories such as stocks and bonds. Isn't that crazy? So for the first time, we've got, it's probably just either one analyst at JP Morgan or a team of analysts at JP Morgan. They're basically saying, hey, look, right now we're going to have to prefer crypto over real estate. And if that's got you thinking, oh, well, since JP Morgan says it, I'm going to do it too. Before I buy a house, before I invest in real estate, I'm going to, throw a bunch of money into Bitcoin. Well, let me stop you right there first, right? I'm going to have to bring you over to a different article. All right. So here's the other article that I want to bring your attention to. Okay. This is a little bit more general. As you can see, the title here is 11 Habits of Wealthy People Based on Data. All right. We're going to go through and we're going to look at what wealthy people do. How do they get there? All right. So let's scroll down. All right. We can skip all this mumbo jumbo, right? Here it is. The number one thing that wealthy people do. Number one, millionaires own real estate. We can just stop right there. Why would we need to go through all the rest of the article, going through all these, there's 11 of them, right? All these, they have modest homes, they have a firm budget, blah, 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 right? When we already know that the number one thing that they do is they own real estate. Bitcoin is still kind of young. I 100% believe in Bitcoin. I own Bitcoin, right? I understand quite a bit about cryptocurrency, but it's very simple to me. When Successful people show you the path. Just go ahead and follow that path. You don't need to try and break the mold and all that kind of jazz, right? It says right here, and we've all known this most of our lives, right? The number one precedent that they have set is that they own real estate. And that's probably what you should be looking at as well. It doesn't really matter that JP Morgan comes out and says that, crypto is their preferred alternative asset right now, right? That's right now. Who knows what it could be 3, 4 months from now when the market changes and all that. Okay. Long term, it's been proven that real estate is one of the best investments that you can make. So just go ahead and make it. All right. All right. I'm not going to go through this entire article, right? Maybe on a different video, I'll actually run down some of these, but this is as simple as it gets. Okay. Get real estate.